White-tailed prairie hares, also known as jackrabbits, are having babies at this time of year, and it's not uncommon to find one without its mother. Dale Gienow from WildNorth, Northern Alberta Wildlife Rescue and Rehab, is here with what you should do if you come across one. Good morning, Dale. Always so great to chat with you.
Yes, good morning.
So where are baby hares commonly found?
You know what? Hares are not particular when it comes to where they decide to have their young. So we can find them right in the downtown core. We can find them in your residential neighborhood or in many of the green spaces all around the city of Edmonton.
So why do their mothers leave babies alone?
You know, it's unique and an important strategy for them. So mom is quite odorous. She has quite a sense of smell, whereas her young do not. So if she hangs around her babies, she risks attracting predators to them. So it's natural for them to leave their young on their own for most of the day. It's a great defense strategy. They'll come back a couple times through the day and through the night to nurse them, but otherwise they're left on their own, and it's completely natural.
Fair enough, fair enough. Okay, is it okay to move one if it's in a dangerous location?
You know, as a rule, we like to use the adage, you know, find a hare, leave it there, because again, they're supposed to be without their parents. That's natural for them, and it's hard for us to watch them on their own, but that's the way it's supposed to be. But yes, if they are in peril, if you know, a bird is picking on them or something like that, you want to wear gloves or have something, you know, wear some grass in your hands so you avoid putting your smell on the babies. But then you can tuck them under a bush. You can do something like that. If there's any sign of injury, however, then you need to contact WildNorth and bring it in so that we can have a look at it and give it the care it deserves.
And of course, because they're so cute, we just want to help them, right? And how can we recognize if the baby is injured?
Well, if you're unsure, we'd recommend that you reach out to WildNorth. You can find all of our contact information at wildnorth.ca. We can walk you through it and determine whether it needs to come in or whether it's best left alone. So really, you know, it's better part of discretion. So if something visible or visible injury probably needs to come in. If not, and you're afraid because something is actively picking on it, then it can be moved under a bush or somewhere where it's got some protection from birds or aerial or ground-based predators.
I feel like I already know your answer about this, but what would you say if someone wants to keep and raise a baby hare?
Well, they're pretty darn cute
Yes.
and hard to resist. But as a rule, no, wild animals do not make good pets, and particularly hares. For the most part, keeping wild animals in your home is illegal. With hares, they also suffer from a real condition called capture myopathy, which means you can literally frighten them to death. So you don't want to be handling them. They might seem calm. That's a strategy that they have to try to hide and make it look like you know, they're somewhere where you can't see them or a predator can't find them. But inside, they're very stressed out, and it can be quite harmful for them. So nature is best left to their own devices.
Leave them right there. Dale, thank you so much for chatting with us this morning. You always have some great insight, and we learn so much from you. Have a fantastic morning.
Yes, you too. I appreciate it.
And if you have any questions about any type of wildlife, you can visit wildnorth.ca.